Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Sandy from Sandy's Creative Connection. Do you ever have one of those projects that keep you up at night, and then you wake up the next morning and you say, "Oh, I got an idea. I got a way to solve it." So, with Easter next week, I was trying to come up with some ideas for my handbell choir at church, and a really cute little project. And I wanted to show you what I come up with. So see, there's the little rabbit on the front, and you turn it around and there is his little bum. And I'm going to fill it with some type of breath mints or something, not sure. But let me show you how to make this. I want to show you where I got the little gable boxes, these cute little silver boxes. They come pre-made. They're in the Occasions catalog on page 13. And I'm going to fill it with this little raffia, is that what you call it, that we have? I'm going to put that inside and then fill it up with some candies. But these little boxes are cute. You get 12. So I found those and said I can make those into a cute little bunny thing for my handbell choir. So let me show you how let me show you the guy. That's for the girls with the little bow. And this is the guy bunny with his little mustache. So, isn't he cute? Let me show you how I made him. Things you're gonna need, I used powder pink. You can use any pink. And these are the punches. You'll see what I used each punch for. And then I used these framelets. And I'll show you as I go through what each framelit is for and what each punch is for. Okay, so I've already pre-done a lot of it. So you need a cotton ball, 2 of those. You need 2 of these hearts. And again, I'll show you where I got them. Okay. Okay, so let me show you where I got all these shapes. So this is out of the Sweet and Sassy. This is in our annual catalog. And I use, you get let's see, 2, 4, 5 hearts there, and then you flip it over and you get all these hearts as well. And what's really cool is they're different shaped hearts. So I like this one because it's a fussy looking heart, but you may want like a country heart next time. So you get a lot with that. So I cut 2 out of this shape. There you go, there's my 2. And then I went to my layering ovals. Now this is something that you just got to have in your craft room. I go to this time and time again. I use these. Let's see. That's the shape I use there. And then for the little white guy, which I have 2, it's just I've already done something with him. So I got 2 of those and 2 of those. And so next step would be to sponge all this. And I'm going to bring in my powder pink pad. Okay, so you need a sponge dauber or a sponge of some kind. And I'm just going to go around the edges. And this is just to give dimension, depth to the face of the little rabito. Okay, and then I'm going to put little cheeky cheeks on him. You know, you got to have rosy cheeks. All right, so we got to sponge the ears. And I've already sponged. This is a 1/2 inch circle right here. I use this punch and punched 2 actually. I did 1. I sponged 1 for his nose, but I need 1 for his bottom lip. So let me do that. And we need eyes. So I went to my holly berry punch and I got that little circle. And I always like to cut the things in strips when you're working with these type of punches, just because, first of all, it's easier to put it into the punch. And then what you can do is not punch all that extra stuff. That ends up on the floor. Okay, 2 eyeballs. Oh, let me show you how I did the little whiskers. Cut about a 3-inch piece, 2.5 maybe, and then I cut right. This particular ribbon is really good for it because the white lines on the outside really show it off. And then I'm going to take a glue dot. Well, first of all, I'm going to twist it. Watch how this turns into little. I'm just going to twist it a quarter turn. Look how cute those little whiskers are. All right, so let's get to gluing. Those are their glue dot tape. This little tape, I always save it and use it to hold things, you know, that if I put glue on it and I don't want to use it right away, I can use this. Or another good thing is this silicone pad. You can always stick things down on that. Okay, so let's get going. I'm going to glue the ears together. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. And you'd think you'd do the other way around with the face, but the point of the heart, the bottom of the heart's pointing up. And then we're going to take this white 1/2-inch circle. There's little mouth. We need some eyeballs. Oh, I didn't pick up the glue dot. There we go. Need some eyeballs. We can put his whiskers down next. Okay, and then his little nose goes on top. Like that. How cute is that? Is that not adorable? Love it. We need a bow, and what I use is our bow punch. I didn't use all the parts. I just used this part and this part. I cut this in strips because it's just easier. So here's my strips. And then so you can really pick what piece of the punch you want it to, you know, you're not punching a bunch of useless paper that goes in the trash. Okay, so those are the pieces that I needed. And I always take a bone folder and break the fibers down. Put a glue dot on the back, which I have. Flip this around. We need one more glue dot. But doing this with green glue would be very messy. And the glue dots are just enough little glue to hold everything down. All right. We're going to put her crooked a little bit. And then we go back to our rhinestone. Yep. Okay, she is done on the front. And now we got to put our little bunny tail, which is just a cotton ball. And then I take and kind of flatten it. Okay, so there's my little bunny pieces done. Now, I ran out of the little gable boxes. And I needed one more, especially for my, well, it's from our leader, our fearless leader. So I went and made this little box myself. And I will show you how to do it because you're probably don't have the gable boxes in your craft room. So I'll show you how to make this box. Let me show you the end thing. Look at that little bunny bums. Aren't they cute? Bunny bums. Love it. Love it, love it. There you go. Cute. Okay, so let me show you. I'll go back. I'll show you this one and I'll show you this one. Either one. If you have those gable boxes, use them. But let me show you how I made this box. Powder pink cardstock. You need that. You need a 12-inch piece of some type of designer series paper. That is cut at 1 3/4. And then you need, for the handle, you need 3/4 by 12. And so you go and you score it at 1, 5, 6 1/2, and 10 1/2. Then you turn it a quarter turn and you score it at 1 1/2 inches. Okay, so 1, 5, 6 1/2, and 10, and 1 1/2 inches. All right, and the first thing you do is cut this little square guy out. And just go on down and cut to the score line, the 1 1/2 inch score line right there. Then we're going to fold that flat back. I'm going to put some glue on it. And when you fold it flat like this, it makes it so much easier. It really does. Okay, you could have used some tape there. It would have dried faster. I'm going to have to wait a minute. I'll speed the camera up for you. Okay, so then I'm going to put some glue here. Some glue on this. Then finally some glue here. Yep. So that's your basic box. All right, so now I've got my strip I got to decorate with. And I am going to use some tear tape. Tear tape's my friend, like glue dots are my friend. So what I do is I just put there. And there. I know, in that pretty paper on the back, you hate to cover it up. But it doesn't quite go with what I'm doing. Very important. All right, so I'm going to start in the middle of the box. Okay, so I didn't glue the ends intentionally because what I'm going to do is, that's where I'm going to stick my little handle. Okay, so then I'm going to make my handle where it just goes down here and hides behind there. You could put a brad on the end if you're scared it's going to fall off. All right, so that's how you make the basket. Then I already showed you how to do the little bunny. Just cute stuff. Cute stuff. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.